Well, if you haven't heard this theme tune before, you've probably been living under a rock for 10 years. It is, of course, the X Factor, Saturday Night TV's biggest event. We're here bringing you all the weekend's trends and the backstage goss. It's me, Holly.
And Emily.
And me, Fran. So, for those of you who didn't watch the show last night, the 8-piece band Stereokicks were kicked out, and it left a lot of people in the country absolutely devastated. Twitter's gone wild, hasn't it, Emily?
Yeah, no, it really, really has. As you can imagine, every Saturday and Sunday night, the X Factor generally trends on Twitter with the hashtag X Factor, or sometimes things about Cheryl's clothes and that kind of thing. But this week, there was a new hashtag which has taken the Twitter sphere by storm, and it was hashtag Stereokicksarmy. It seems that the boys have really built up quite a following, and their departure has left people pretty upset. Unbelievably, this hashtag, since the show finished last night and the boys left, has risen by 577% in its popularity.
That is outrageous. I mean, people are pretty upset on Twitter. We've got one tweet here from @NASCARHippie88. You boys always made us proud. This is just the beginning. I'm never leaving your side. Hashtag Stereokicksarmy.
Yep, and I've got one here. A tweet from @LexiLegit who said, "My boys may not be on X Factor anymore, but we are not done yet. Hashtag Stereokicksarmy. Hashtag proud of Stereokicks." And she's even put a nice little pink heart next to it as well.
Well, there's certainly no doubt that social media has seen a lot of noise since the boys left, but we took to the streets of Islington earlier today to find out if people around here care as much as people online seem to.
Concert, the Stereokicks went out, but One Direction only came third, and just look at them now, they're so famous.
I love Stereokicks. I think it's great they've got loads of online support. Sometimes the underdogs just need a little extra help, I think.
Well, that shows us that there clearly is a lot of support for the boys still around Islington. And I mean, if you were watching the show last night, you will have seen Ella Henderson there performing her new single. She came sixth a few years ago on the X Factor. I know, and there she is topping the charts. So, I mean, we just never know, do we?
That's impressive. She's so famous now. I mean, should we have a look at some of the past X Factor years? I can see here, 2004, Steve Brookstein was a winner. Anyone heard of him recently? He somewhat vanished, so
God, that is weird. No, it's actually very interesting. I think that it seems if you actually follow who tends to trend on social media sites after the X Factor shows, that's now giving us a better indication as to who's going to be successful potentially in their future careers, rather than who's going to come first, second or third. So it means that probably their hope is not all lost for those supporters of the hashtag Stereokicksarmy. And on that note, we're going to leave you with a sad little song from the boys as they left the show last night.
Aww.
I won't give up on us, even if the skies get rough. Giving you all my love, still looking up. I don't wanna be someone who walks away so easily. I'm here to stay and make a difference that I can make.